Destoroyah, one of the strongest monsters in the Godzilla franchise. However, many people think his weakness is cold weapons. Shimo, being one of the largest monsters in the monsterverse, and also equipped with a freeze laser, which leads to the question, could Shimo beat Destoroyah? For this video I won't be using power scaling, only what is shown in the films. Not much is explained about Shimo in Godzilla x Kong, however what is shown makes this monster one of the most powerful in the monsterverse. Its freeze lasers, which at its most powerful was able to completely freeze Godzilla in his tracks, was one of the most powerful things shown in the film. But one of the most impressive things about Shimo is her size and physical strength. Standing at around 130 meters tall on all fours, Shimo was able to push around Godzilla most of the time and was barely hurt from any attack from Godzilla. However, Shimo was not able to completely freeze Kong, with or without his glove. And she was also not able to break out of bone chains, showing that Shimo's physical strength is likely not much greater than legendary Godzilla, and mostly relies on a size advantage to push around the smaller monsters. Now as for Destoroyah, he was mutated by the oxygen destroyer, and started to grow the moment he was exposed to oxygen. In a time span of about a week, he went from a microscopic organism to his final form shown in the film. Now, a common misconception, and the reason why this debate is made in the first place, is Destoroyah supposedly having a weakness to cold. However, this is disproven in the actual film, with one of Destoroyah's weakest forms. In Godzilla vs. Destroyah, Mazers were all equipped with cryogenic weapons, stated to be able to instantly freeze anything minus 200 degrees Celsius. Destoroyah in his 40-meter tall form was able to handle 4 of these lasers shooting at him simultaneously, with 0 effect. But in Destoroyah's 130-meter tall form, he was shown to be incredibly strong, with him being able to effortlessly drag Godzilla across the city. And another example was that he was the only monster in the Heisei era to be able to overpower Godzilla physically, showing that his strength is on par or greater than Heisei Godzilla's base strength. In terms of durability though, Destoroyah is able to survive fatal hits, such as burning Godzilla's atomic breath, shooting directly through his chest. And other than that, Destoroyah has a horn cutter, which was able to chop through burning Godzilla's body. And he also has draining powers, which were able to drain burning Godzilla's power multiple times, despite being minutes from meltdown. And his last power is one of the most effective, with him being able to become stronger and more durable within minutes. This was shown when a normal heat ray from Godzilla was able to shoot through his body in a single blast. However, when Godzilla was getting close to his peak power, Destoroyah was able to handle multiple direct hits from the spiral heat ray with no physical showing of damage. But the main thing people reference when talking about Destoroyah's weakness to cold is his death. However, people tend to look over major factors when coming to that conclusion. After Destoroyah took all of burning Godzilla's power, he went to retreat. However, when trying to retreat, the Super X3 and around 12 freezer Mazers shot their lasers at his wings. The result of his wings being frozen was him falling to the ground and exploding. However, it was not the freezer lasers that killed Destoroyah. It was Godzilla literally shooting everything at Destoroyah that defeated him. Since as shown in Destoroyah's weakest form, these same exact Mazers had 0 effect on him. Now with all the backstories out of the way, would Shimo stand a chance against Destoroyah? With both Destoroyah and Shimo being around 130 meters tall, Shimo would start off the battle with a freeze blast, directly hitting Destoroyah, but having little effect. Destoroyah would then use its oxygen beam and directly hit Shimo's back. Retaliating, Shimo would directly charge into Destoroyah and try to overpower him. Destoroyah, being slightly pushed back, would lean forward and push Shimo to the ground. Stretching his wings out, Destoroyah would take off to the sky and shoot lasers at Shimo on the ground. In return, the freeze laser from Shimo would be aimed at Destoroyah's wings, forcing him to fall to the ground. Once again trying to charge in, Shimo would get its body sliced open by Destoroyah's horn laser, causing the larger monster to fall to the ground. Destoroyah, charging up all of his energy, would charge for one last blast, leaving Shimo fatally injured. So could Shimo beat Destoroyah? No, she couldn't, and it wouldn't be even a close battle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.